Noth is speaking out again, this time turning his frustration toward Sex and the City co-star Sarah Jessica Parker and how she publicly responded after multiple women accused him of sexual assault. The allegations against Noth surfaced in late 2021, just as HBO Max's And Just Like That was airing. Two women initially came forward in a report alleging separate incidents of sexual assault years earlier. Additional accusations followed soon after. Noth has consistently and emphatically denied all allegations, stating that any encounters were consensual and calling the claims categorically false. While the allegations themselves dominated headlines, Noth now says what followed, particularly the reaction from colleagues he considered close, was equally devastating. "I felt thrown under the bus." In recent comments, Noth criticized Parker's public response, saying he felt abandoned by someone he worked alongside for decades. Parker, along with Sex and the City co-stars Cynthia Nixon and Kristen Davis, released a joint statement shortly after the allegations became public. In the statement, the actresses expressed sadness over the accusations and said they stood with the women who came forward. They did not name Noth directly, but the message was widely interpreted as distancing themselves from him. For Noth, that response cut deeply. He has said that the statement felt like a preemptive judgment, one that sided with accusers before any investigation or legal process had taken place. According to Noth, he wasn't contacted privately by Parker or the others before the statement was released, something he says made the situation even more painful. It was hurtful, Noth has suggested, adding that he believed longtime colleagues would at least speak to him before issuing a public stance. Sarah Jessica Parker's position. Parker has largely avoided discussing Noth directly since the controversy erupted. At the time, she framed her response as one of empathy rather than accusation, emphasizing support for survivors who come forward. Her stance reflected a broader shift in Hollywood, where public figures increasingly express solidarity with alleged victims amid heightened awareness around sexual misconduct following the #MeToo movement. From Parker's perspective, the statement was about acknowledging the seriousness of the claims, not delivering a verdict. Still, critics and supporters alike debated whether the statement struck the right balance between compassion for accusers and fairness to someone denying wrongdoing. Fallout from the allegations. The impact on Noth's career was swift and severe. He was written out of And Just Like That, following the allegations, despite his character, Mr. Big, being central to the franchise. He also lost a high-profile Peloton ad campaign, which was pulled shortly after the news broke. Other professional opportunities reportedly disappeared overnight. Noth has said the consequences felt like punishment without due process. There was no trial. There was no hearing. There was just, gone, he has implied in interviews. No criminal charges have been filed against Noth related to the allegations. The Los Angeles Police Department confirmed at the time that some claims were outside the statute of limitations, limiting the possibility of legal action. A complicated legacy. For fans of Sex and the City, the situation remains uncomfortable and divisive. Mr. Big was one of the most iconic romantic characters in television history, and Noth's chemistry with Parker helped define the series. The allegations, and the public fallout between cast members, have permanently altered how many viewers see both the show and its revival. Noth's criticism of Parker adds another layer of complexity, raising difficult questions about loyalty, public accountability, and how colleagues should respond when serious accusations emerge. Should co-stars remain neutral until facts are fully established? Or is public support for accusers the responsible and necessary choice, regardless of personal relationships? Where things stand now, Noth continues to maintain his innocence and has expressed a desire to move forward, though he acknowledges the damage may be irreversible. Parker, meanwhile, has kept her focus on her work and has not publicly responded to Noth's latest comments. The rift highlights a broader cultural reckoning, one where careers, reputations, and relationships can change overnight, often in the court of public opinion rather than a courtroom. Whether reconciliation is possible between Noth and his former co-stars remains unclear. What is certain is that the controversy has reshaped the legacy of one of television's most beloved ensembles, and left lasting scars on everyone involved.